Rolling up the sidewalks, a year looking back. Look at the past 12 months is common with news and media outlets. This report is taking a slightly different approach to looking backward. We will journey back more than 1 year. The title for this little trip into the past is entitled Jasper Ain't Your Mother's Hometown Anymore. Case in point, those who have lived here 50 years or more will remember this often used comment about how little activity went on in downtown Jasper. They roll the sidewalks up at night, and that was before the Highway 78 bypass existed. After businesses developed that area, downtown not only rolled up the sidewalks at night but only a few places rolled them back out in the morning. City leaders are very proud to tell folks that they are now rolling out brand new handicapped accessible sidewalks throughout downtown's new entertainment district. One can walk or ride a manual or electric wheelchair from any spot in the district to any business and enter it. To understand the unbelievable strides made since those early days, we must remember that Jasper and Walker County have had to overcome a seriously bad reputation. Some still believe Jasper is the best place to hire a hitman. The economy was built on the coal and timber industry. That resulted in some very wealthy people here. But the workers had to turn to unions to protect their income, which unfortunately resulted in violence. As coal began to slow down, Jasper struggled to attract new industry. A Tom Bevill Industrial Park was created and largely lay dormant. Transportation has proved to be one of the more important avenues to positive change, the first being the John Bankhead National Highway. It connects the nation's capital, Washington, D.C., and San Diego, California on the Pacific. The Bankhead Highway was the first transcontinental route in the United States, and it came right through the heart of Jasper, John Bankhead's hometown. Then came Corridor X. It was gradually built over several years to become Interstate Highway I-22. That brought interest in Bevill Industrial Park, soon to fill up, resulting in Jasper Industrial Park to be opened. Your mother's hometown had 2 hospitals and 1 emergency room, often called the first aid station because any person with even the slightest trauma was sent to Birmingham for treatment. The 2 hospitals merged and built a modern new hospital with all private patient rooms and a trauma-rated emergency room. Today, that hospital has improved and grown. Jasper is also the home of Alabama's largest ambulance company, who started here with 2 used ambulances and has grown to serve 9 Alabama counties and the addition of 2 helicopters. During the years of transition, our leaders saw the need for an organized revitalization of the downtown business district. Enter Main Street.
From the beginning, Jasper Main Street was prepared for the challenge of restoring our downtown. Through our initial donations and grants, we were able to hit the ground running.
You know, at one time I was looking around, and in every direction you look, there's empty buildings. Jasper Main Street came in and it just transformed the whole downtown area.
Being prepared is helping Jasper thrive. Being able to see a challenge rather than a problem led to progress.
We watched the Main Street program kind of blossom in downtown Jasper for probably about 1.5 years. And I said, if there was ever a time and a place, I think we found it, and it's right here in our backyard. So we were able to kind of thrive off of the movement that's happening in downtown Jasper.
So when the pandemic hit, Jasper Main Street was ready to rise to meet the moment. Through COVID relief, we were able to transform our community into a safer place. Jasper Main Street is not only dedicated to making our city an entertaining place to be, with music on Main, our entertainment district, and community bicycles, but a safer place to live. We will continue to invest in our city,
You see new businesses, you see economic vitality, you see life. And that's the most important thing, is that you see life in downtown Jasper.
With your donations and charitable gifts, Jasper will continue to flourish. Jasper Main Street, furthering the flourish.
Jasper's rebirth is not the work of one or two people, but the community as a whole, understanding that together we can make miracles. Also involved in this journey are the Chamber of Commerce of Walker County, Walker Area Community Foundation, Walker County Development Authority, Jasper Industrial Development Board, and others. This year, 2020, while the COVID-19 pandemic and other economic downturns are causing cities and towns across the nation to downsize, lay off employees, and cut government services, the city of Jasper is recording the best financial condition since the city was formed in 1887. The city has not laid off a single employee or cut back on any city services thanks to the leadership of the administration who took office 4 years ago. While infrastructure is crumbling across our nation, Jasper has initiated the largest street paving project Jasper residents have ever seen, with even more paving planned. The city has purchased new equipment for the street department, allowing city employees to do maintenance work formerly performed by private contractors. The city has upgraded its fire and rescue service that has greatly improved our ISO rating, lowering the cost of fire insurance to our citizens. Jasper has built a new city jail and upgraded radio equipment and patrol cars. And Jasper reached an agreement to be one of the first cities in Alabama to develop a high-speed fiber optic internet service. The city now is the home of the Jasper Vikings with a $54.8 million facility containing the most advanced state-of-the-art teaching options that your mother's hometown could have only dreamed, complete with artificial turf on its football and baseball fields. The message of this report is to help us see that during what some say and many feel is the worst condition in which our national government has ever been, and certainly in the past century, the city has truly become a city of the future. The sunlight shining on us today is a result of hard work of many of our community leaders. To them we owe our thanks and gratitude. If we can all do our part to break the pandemic, then your hometown will hold on to many bragging rights for years to come.